Hey guys, Dr. Steve here. Today we're going to discuss a quick way that you could assess your hormone status in your body, so stay tuned. Okay, welcome back. So here we go. Welcome to my figures, human figures, figurines. I'm sure you're impressed with the eyes at least. So what we're going to do is talk about three major hormones. So there is testosterone, estrogen, and cortisol. I'm going to show you through three triangles in the body of where you could look to see if you're fairly symmetrical or if there's a dominance. Now, a dominance for testosterone is going to be a triangle that goes like this: broad in the shoulders, narrowing at the waist. Okay, so that would be testosterone. Estrogen would be the opposite. Estrogen is going to, the triangle looks like this. So again, if your body shape is more of this nature, you're going to be more estrogen dominant. More testosterone dominant is the broad shoulders. Now, for cortisol, which I'll see in women that have had quite a bit of stress or even short periods of stress over a prolonged period of time, what happens is they get kind of this rounding that starts to occur, this thickening of their upper back. And that triangle for cortisol looks like this. So becomes very broad sideways. If you're to take a side profile, you get really broad up top and thick through the chest and thick through the upper back. And then it tends to just kind of narrow itself back in. But there's a real thickening in the width of the body like that. Whereas so there's testosterone, there's estrogen dominance, and then there's cortisol dominance, which is cortisol is that stress hormone. So it's just a nice, simple body structure, body architecture way to quickly assess maybe what there's any hormone imbalances, if your system's been overwhelmed for a period of time, or even if you're taking strategies of reducing stress. You can take a look to see how your body figure or positioning or architecture is starting to change. If you're using maybe stress reducing strategies, you could see if you maybe become lighter through the upper chest, or if it just starts to narrow itself in. You know, cortisol, your baseline cortisol is starting to drop. Or if you're a weightlifter, you're wanting to see that testosterone change. Really what you're monitoring is what's the broadness of my shoulders and the thickness of my shoulders, so that you're getting more of that type of situation. Or if you know if you're on an extreme case of extreme estrogen dominance, you're going to be very, very starting to stretch out wide in through the hips and the pelvis. And that shows a little bit more estrogen dominance. So again, just take a quick peek. There's three triangles. Just see if your body architecture seems to be fairly symmetrical or if you seem to be dominant. It's just a good way to a quick assessment. So hope that helps if anyone is wondering about their hormones and a quick way to test it. Take care.